3. Did that actually work? Yes, it did actually. Holy shit, scary. Buttons are actually working on the desk today. Scary. Need to refresh. Alright. You can see everything pretty decent. That looks good. Manual on my lap. And we are rolling. Alright. Bring back up the main screen. What's our CPU? We're sitting at about a balmy 60%. That's not too bad. Could be worse. We're going to get going here in a second. Oh, there are 2 variants to it. Okay, neat. Do we make both variants or do we choose our variants? Looks like we don't choose shit. There are 2 variants of the gunsniper. Interesting. All right. So let's get started. The HMM Gunsniper Raptor. This is going to be fun. I haven't done an HMM in a while now. They're always a challenge. There's always something that has to be done extra with them. Oh boy, here we go again. Back into the fold once again. And I have no idea what these part frames are. I have no idea. Okay, K is our clear parts, and we're going to go with the orange clear parts. I really don't want the clear parts. After this, we'll be on to Command Wolf, and then it's a toss-up between the 3 medium size. We are going kind of in order of the scale and size of model kits I have set aside. We're almost through the smaller ones, and then we go to the medium 3, and then the big 2. And I am not afraid of the big 2, but they do make me nervous a bit. Because I have no idea where they're going to be and how long it's going to be to get all this done. Yo, what up, AJ and Ajax? What up? Big parts. Big parts. So you will be F, and you should be A. Correct? You are A. Starting off A9. A9. And HMMs do have an issue where they mark up a little bit more than I would like. So I got to be careful with the blues. They are very, very prone to stress marks. I know I stress marked my freaking Schneider by just putting them together. And that was bad. And it was just a little tight. All right. I just had it in my hand. What did I do? Shoot. What did I just do with the freaking knife? Like, I just had it. I opened the Command Wolf box. Had a crapshoot of a day. Ooh, I hear that. I've been so busy this weekend, I haven't even thought about anything. Trying to balance my schedule. trying to get back into the actual full schedule again. I'm going to try to make it at least 3 days a week I do streaming like I used to. We'll see how that goes. The gym time is kind of trumping all at the moment. But we will see how that goes. Oh, to panel line or to not panel line, I don't know which one I want to do. Zoids usually don't need panel lining because they already look very good on their own. I just don't know if my own senses will let me not panel line it. Let's see how it looks. I just got new markers in, so we're ready to go. Ah, yeah. Gotta love when that happens. It's the worst. I feel that. Means you're threatening at least. See how that panel lining looks. If it shows up pretty well, I'm going to go with it. It'll make the build go a little bit slower, but not an issue. Few tips. I'm all out. I need to grab some more from the box. And up. It's always the favorites. Ow. All right. After looking at everything, making sure everything's looking good. Yeah, this might look pretty good as panel lining. You need to look at the decal guide. I actually might want to do the decals for it, but they're not actually very well done. Oh, Ajax, I don't know if you saw, but someone leaked the new PG manual. That is the sexiest damn model kit I've seen in my lifetime. If you need a copy of it, I can send it to you. It wasn't supposed to go to everybody. It was only supposed to go to those who got the purchase, and it got leaked. Dude, yeah. Whoever said it wasn't very well done and wasn't as good as a perfect grade has never built a perfect grade, I swear to God. That thing does things that I would never want to not see in a perfect grade. Because, Jesus Christ, it does things I couldn't even believe when I looked at how freaking complicated it is. Okay, so I need a 11. Basically, I mean, god damn. Someone's like, oh, but the side skirts are gonna be one piece and that's it. No, the front skirts are not one piece. I'm sorry. There were like 10 to 12 pieces for that front skirt armor. It wasn't just one single piece. Dude, out of the... How many perfect grades have I done? Out of the 3 I've done personally so far, I know that's not a lot. And out of the 1 I've got in backlog, knowing what they do and what they actually look on the inside, and knowing how the PGU looks, I'm sorry, but everyone's wrong. Perfect grades are not perfect. And they are not the best of the best. They are mediocre at best. And no. They are just perfectly extra. Raptorial parts. So either a blue or a silver on E. It's not the B parts. B parts are silver and blue. G. E, and I need P. Alright. E. P being pilot. Yes, pilot. God, man, I'm gonna be stalking the freaking the Gundammit Store's website till I can get that thing. Whenever another pre-order comes up, I'm putting money down. I don't care how, but I'm gonna get it. I have to. That thing made me cry a little on the inside. I got on call next weekend, so maybe I'll get some money more with it. Means that I have to work like 20 hours, well, 10 hours at minimum, 20 hours to be able to pay for the full thing. All right. Pilot. Break some stuff. I've got to do a video tomorrow. I gotta start talking about the freaking Patreon again. I need to get it hyped up again, see if we can get more people put on it so I can start getting more shit rolling. If I could get us up to the big goal at some point, it would be so much fun. Do PG giveaways every freaking 2 or 3 months? Great. And the new minibus came in. I'm happy. Although it was really weird. Did not even get a notification for the delivery. Just was delivered. I'm like, the fuck you mean delivered? But it's here, and I'm so happy to have the new minibus. It and the XE are going to be really fun. I'm going to be going with wireless LEDs on them. It's going to be a very expensive investment to make them wireless, but it's going to be my first venture doing it. So it'll be fun. Be something different. You piece of shit. And I guess it's not a seller's market anymore for Pokemon cards. I basically got told I was trash. Oh, that sucked. I got offered for one of my cards, like, I'll say on a good day, I got offered like a third of what they were worth. And yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that doesn't fly. So that asset, I'm gonna have to wait a couple of years to cash in those. By the way, for another seller's market. The buyer's market now, which kind of blows. So unless they're incredibly new or incredibly rare, just not worth even trying to sell right now. It's bad, dude. The shiny VMAX, he wanted to give me 34 when an ungraded is running 98 right now on TCG Trader. You have me 34 bucks for 100. They can range. If I was to get them graded, I could get anywhere between $100 to $300 for one of them if it came back as a PSA 10. If it came back as a 6 or higher, I could get anywhere between 100 to 200 bucks for it. But yeah, it is not a seller's market anymore. It is a buyer's market. And that's fine. Never did I go in expecting to automatically sell. I expected to at least get a fair value market trade, but did not even get close to that. But moving forward just means I need to save some more money, wait till August, or if I get it some super overtime, which I'm probably not going to get super overtime. I'm not a go-getter. I don't go and do super overtime because I don't want to do that. My job basically has unlimited overtime if you want it, due to weekends. But unfortunately, I value my time off. Okay, so Pilot goes in first. Which might need to glue his ass into that C. Not really. All right. That's why I don't always go in and buy into art or, you know, assets I can't immediately liquefy. That's why I never really got into the crypto craze, because I was like, and you know, what would happen if you can't sell? Are you locked in on that money? Because if you're locked in, you can't really get your money back out. If I was desperate, I would sell a model kit, but I've way too many I don't want to get rid of. And not really any that I'd get rid of to sell, unfortunately. There are a few that are worth that price range, but I'm not selling them anytime soon. Like hell, if I got rid of the Nielsen works, but yeah, there's no way in hell I'm getting rid of my Nielsen works when it's out of print, and we don't know when he's going to do another run. Same thing with Moonlight. Fuck. Snow White Prelude. Those are all very expensive and valuable kits. Just not something I'm willing to part with yet. The things I got plans for, and I am not one of those to liquidate model kits. Watching. Okay. All right, so we do want to do that. I'm going to actually try to detail this thing. And I'm half interested in buying that God Gundam kit. It's not too bad of a price for what it is. I don't really like the real grade. I wouldn't mind the high resolution. We're gonna see how far I can go. I've been pushing myself pretty hard this week. Probably won't make it as far as I did yesterday. I was a little hyper. Yeah, see, I don't know either. I don't know if I'm going to grab it or not. I might. I know what it looks like. It looks pretty decent. I'm a little bit on the fence, especially with how short cash is right now. Any other day of the week, yeah, I'd already have it on pre-order. But with this vacation looming over top me still, that perfect grade looming over top me, all my extra cash is going to that stuff. And looking over. But I am happy that apparently YouTube shorts are actually using tags now, which is tags in description now, which is really nice. Making it way easier for me to be able to get my content to a more broader audience, which will be awesome because that's more people I can get to. Not just TikTok people, but also being able to hit the target audience on YouTube as well, instead of just randomly throwing it out there and hoping that something sticks. Will be awesome. Oh, actually, wait. There are more shit that I need to do before I do that. Yes, there is way more shit I need to do before that. I gotta get a polycap. I need the bottom jaw portion, which is on 3, 4. Because the videos from this morning, which are tagged up correctly with descriptions, are sitting up pretty good. Oh, what's up? What's up, Toms? Yo. Not too much, more zoids, because I decided to just take everything I have in backlog and go, we're going to build it this summer. So right now we are working on the gunsniper. Raptorial support unit. Next up is Command Wolf, followed by Darkhorn, Liger Zero White, and the Berserk Fury. Then followed up from that will be the Death Stinger from ZA. And then the Gojulus, the Ogre from HMM. Massive kits. Yo, nice. I am holding off on the 2 that I've got ready to go. They have... One's going to be a straightforward kit for the most part. And then the other one is in deep backlog probably till next year, because I have to get that all ready to go. So I feel you on that one. The only ones I don't have so far is I don't have a Master Grade or Perfect Grade Phoenix. And then I don't have the Master Grade or Perfect Grade Unicorn Banshee. Technically, I count my perfectibility as being basically 0-1. Well, being RX-0. I still have yet to pick up the Norn or the OVA Banshee yet. I still have yet to pick them up. I have a Banshee real grade, but it's terrible, and I would really rather refix that up at some point. Polycap B. All right. Or do another one. Not my biggest. The MGXs just don't really excite me that much. Yeah, the strike looks okay. I'm not the freedom looks okay. It's not my favorite. If I have an extra $160 lying around, I might pick one up at some point. Right now, I'm actually kind of tied up on trying to get the perfect grade new from Daban. That spicy $500 meatball has already eluded my hands in the first round. But second and third round, I'm going to get one. I'm going to try to get one. See, the only problem I have with the MGX LED is that it's badly designed because it's designed to fail badly if you don't take care of that ribbon cable. I've had too many followers and friends and people I know have issues with that LED ribbon cable on the MGX. Yeah, real grade Banshee was terrible. I don't like the way the RG unicorns work, Ajax. They're not my favorite. I really don't like them. God, I need to redo my full armor MG for Ka. That one's gonna be a fun one. I want to do it as an RGB kit, like I did for the one dancing behind me. This is actually probably one of the rarer unicorns right now too. Is getting the mega scales. Go away. Thank you. Is getting the mega scale. I know that one's a little bit harder than it used to be. Used to be you could pick them up for $100 easy, no questions asked. Now they're kind of rare. And it's really the design. I do like the RG line. The unicorn just was really bad. I don't know why they went the way they went with it. The transformation was not my favorite. It's better than the new Verka, technically. Kind of why I'm goo-goo guying over the PG new that Daban is making. Because it fixes everything I hated about the new Verka. By actually being good. See, I still have my Zeta. I need to do it at some point and see how bad it is. Because, like, everyone says the Astray real grades are bad. I had no problem with my gold frame. I had no issues with my gold frame Astray real grade. Everyone wants to rag on that one. I had no problems with that. No problems with the real grade Astray at all. I don't like that his feet are beveled. I think that's the only thing I would say on it. It has they're more curved and flat. But really, I could take care of that with a file. I think my worst real grade experience was technically the real grade Sinanju, but that's because that kit has issues out the box. There were problems with just the molding design, but that one can be solved if you take more time with it, like I did when I redid mine and did a whole LED wiring harness for that. If I went through and did a real grade unicorn my way, and also trying to solve some of the issues I know they have. Cough, cough, that fucking waist joint. Cough, cough. I'd probably be fine. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Bah, back. Sorry. Drama time with wifey. her work. God. They should have shut up. They were offering her to go back to her old place, but yeah, they fucked up by telling her, oh yeah, hey, all this shit's going wrong, so yeah, you still want to come back? I think she's going to make the adult decision of no. Which I fully agree with. Because it's not a pay increase, it's just a change of not driving nearly as much. And I think she's making the smarter decision that it'll be a better idea for us not to do that. No. They don't do that here. Unfortunately, she's union pay, so there is no negotiations. Unless you're in management, then you can negotiate that. Like I can, because I'm competitive pay. So I never signed a thing saying how much my shit is. We just have a pay scale based on your evaluations for my job because we're competitive. So I can negotiate anything at any time. They're union based, so everyone gets paid the same except for management. And that's even for the middle management. The middle management gets paid differently because they have more experience. So, like, her boss who was trying to leave got more pay, or he's not really getting more pay, but he's getting his everything he wants for race reporter. But she doesn't have that leeway. Yeah, or that much pull because she's basically just regular people. Oh, I could easily. I could pull that bullshit. I'm going to leave or you give me more money. I mean, shit, it's happened so many times to people in my freaking field. Because we're more specialized where I work. So, yeah, of course, losing one of us is like nightmare. I wouldn't doubt if I told them I was quitting tomorrow or on Tuesday, they would freaking be throwing me offers left and right because I'm like one of the only idiots who actually knows how to use the damn computers at work. And to the point to be able to use them effectively. Oh shit. You will have to. So no, that's probably hush-hushy. So far this is going well. These seem to be from the new process they've been using, which actually comes out fairly decent. I haven't seen anything too loose or too tight just yet. These parts don't have the glue symbol on them. This one actually might not have any glue parts. I'd have to see if it recommends gluing on the packaging. Let's see if it recommends having glue on hand. Undergating. Oh, no. It still does say there are parts that might be recommended to be glued. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on those videos, see if they're doing well still. Forgot to look. I was gonna look at it real quick because I'm actually enjoying the fact that I might actually be able to start getting some more stuff going for YouTube. I'm gonna actually check that real quick. Hop over to that. I just want to double check it real quick. Oh yeah, those are doing way good. Oh, that's sick. Yes. With how low of subscribers I have on YouTube, that's actually really good. Those are doing really good for just being posted today. I will take 80 views. I mean, they're not going viral or anything, but I mean, shit, I'll take anything. YouTube's been a bust for me for a while now. I really have been neglecting to post stuff there because just, no movement at all just makes you feel like crap. But if I can get some consistent numbers rolling through, I mean, shit. I'm going to be getting some more content rolled out on that. Got caught up in all the The unicorn drama. Everyone gets so hyped about those stupidly overpriced kits from Bandai, and I just... Sometimes I like to take a step back and just be like, why do you guys just... I mean, I get it. It's cool. It's a gimmick. I just can't throw money at that kind of stuff, especially after I see the reviews for it, and the reviews are bad. Looking up. All right. Ooh, those are looking nice. Da 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 da. And I know I don't talk about my work myself a lot because I just seem like my work's boring. Plus the drama I get from my work, I don't like to bring home or to the stream. I'm guessing that was you, Ajax. Oh shit. Dude, that was epic. It went one way and then it went the best way after that. That was sick. Bravo, laddie, bravo. You had me going and then you freaking flipped it on me. I was like, wait, this is going somewhere way wrong, and then... Nah, okay, I see. I remember this thing's so far behind. Alright, so that's good. Let me clip that one off. Hell right. Take your damn lemons. You Cave Johnson those lemons. All right. Okay, so we got that done. Slow element. Do on those. Yeah, there we are. Give. Well, I still have yet to play that game of cat and mouse in my job just yet. I keep thinking of trying to grind up the career path, but I'm not good enough, I guess is what I would say. Or I don't play the upper management game enough to be even thought of moving up so far. So I have no idea where my career path is at the moment. It's either being stuck doing what I'm doing forever or moving on to a different company. My problem I've always been told is my people skills suck. And it's like, well, maybe if your people weren't so sucky. It's like maybe they understood a damn word coming out of my mouth when I try to tell them the situation and they don't listen. And I'm trying to do things at a fucking 100-mile-an-hour pace. Like, technically, that's what the whole streaming thing and building on stream, it was actually to help me relax, slow down, and enjoy the little things. Kind of also train myself to be less irritated all the time. Don't think that's worked at all, especially after last year. I don't think that worked at all. I find myself always being more frustrated with myself more than anything. W2. I have no idea which one that is. Like polyurethane cables or something? We be surviving. I've come back from being bad on Twitch so many damn times, and I can come back from being bad at work so many damn times. It's all about focusing on doing better. And summer is always the best time to start making a new me. More people watching, less work at work because our work slows down a little bit during summer. So it gets a lot easier. Oh, really? Why is the next so terrible? Why is the next so terrible? What the fuck? Why is it 2 pieces? Like, seriously? Why is the neck so terrible? It should be ball jointed. Now, can you guys not have ugly gates everywhere? You are a first party company. Please stop putting gates on the worst parts. I hate those parts. Hate them. H. What the fuck is H? Darker parts. So H. That doesn't help me at all. Other than telling me to look for frickin' parts. G. D. I. H. All right. Nine and 8. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yep. You can see the big Sinanju. Yes, it is. That is a 135th scale, actually. Let me see if I can pull up so you can see all the big boys back there. Those are all 135th scale behind me. Though I can see. They are expensive. They are fun, but very expensive. The Sinanju bus runs up around 280 to 500, depending on where you buy it from. It's one of the most... Yo, the RG Sinanju. Take your time. Glue when needed is the best thing I can say about the Sinanju. And give it a stand, because it will not stand up. And try to tighten up the joints a little bit more. Not too much, but just a little more. Is it like fully detailed, or is it just bigger pieces for the big ones? Oh no, they are fully detailed. Most of them have full parts breakdown, especially my Sinanju. My Sinanju is a first run, so all the parts are individual on the gold parts. All the black parts are individual. The silver parts are actually metal. They light up. I just don't have them lit up at the moment, but they're very well detailed and oriented. They actually have a full inner frame. The Sinanju could actually have the arms attached, because all you do is change out some parts on it and you could fully attach arms to it in a waist. They're actually really well detailed. Same thing with the red frame, the Sosby, and the Unicorn. The new is a little bit of one of the weirder ones, but really they all are based on the same thing and are really well detailed. Yeah, there you go. The worst thing is that it's not going to stand on its own. The backpack's way too heavy on the Sinanju. You will have to have it on a stand. Mine's currently on a bus stand. That would be the one I would say you want to pick up. It's the... Who had it? Shit, I can't remember who I bought it from, but there is a 1/44th scale Sinanju bus that is a 1/48th scale bust. Actually, can I get a picture of that? It's way too high up, but I've got a video of it. It's a really nice stand for a Sinanju, basically. It's basically the chest portion plus the head. I decided to put lights in mine. They're not as common, but there is a Chinese company out of Hong Kong that makes them still. And it was pretty good. I had no issues with it. All right. You'll be able to find it on eBay. Is going to be the best place to get it from. That's where I bought mine. I can't remember who I bought it from. It wasn't from one of my regulars. It was from a random company, and I got lucky with them being reputable. I just got the new 1/48 scale gachapon bust in. Have it and the Exia on backlog till I get started on those projects later on this year. They're really cool. They're little gachapon busts that they had brought out in Japan. They're about 1/48 scale in size, but if you were to get all three versions of it, or at least the inner frame and the armor piece, kind of like how a G frame is, you can make basically a really, really nice, fully detailed bus with them. They have a aerial coming out at some point, which I'm going to probably try to grab when it comes out. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of aerial, but it's a 1/48 scale bus, so I've got to get it for my collection. I'm only missing a few busts. I don't have the Zeta, and I don't have the XS. That's about the only ones I'm really missing, I think, off the top of my head. Other than getting the variants of the Unicorn bust. Oh, yeah. Yeah, welcome to the... You're on the wrong channel if you want to keep your money, man. I wheel and deal in Chinese kits, and man, business is good. I make people's wallets disappear by making them go to some of my suppliers I buy from, unfortunately. But you'll be real happy when you get some rare-ass kits that you can't get anywhere else. I unfortunately make people spend hundreds of dollars on freaking Chinese bootleg model kits that are way better than Daban or, I mean, way better than Bandai or Kotobukiya can make sometimes. Because unfortunately, I'm also guilty. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh, man, I don't know if you can see it behind me. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, I gotta show off how big this box is again. Ugh. Please sit over there. You're too big. Which this wasn't a moderate kit. If you can find these, they're really fucking awesome. The ZA Berserk Furies. This thing was actually really cheap. I spent like 50 on that. Death Stinger, please move. Oh, that collapsed. Yeah, let's not do that. There's a model kit still in there. Oh, I collapsed the one underneath it. I really wish I was trying to fucking be funny. I have this thing to build. I can't even get it in frame. It's so fucking huge. Oh boy, can you go back where you belong? In the pile of boxes that I have to go through for this summer's builds. All of you, go back where you belong. Quit crushing the freaking goddamn command wolf. You know it, Ajax. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm supposed to put the head on first. You know you're going to buy that Daban new. You can't let that go. Oh, see, that's exactly what that is. That is Gojulus, the ogre. And that thing's bigger than the ones that came from Tomy. Dude, I want to get an Ultrasaurus at some point. They are so expensive. Even for the old Tomy ones, they're super fucking expensive, but I need to get one. I may buy Gunner when it comes out because we're also getting Gojulus Gunner this year too. I may get it. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Okay, so you're talking to the boyo who is a non-traditionalist fool because I ruined a $700 model kit. So I ruined a first run Supernova wing kit, and those things can fetch nightmarishly high prices. They can go upwards of $400 to $500, if not higher, especially if they were first runs. So, unfortunately, Those were made of mostly ABS plastic because that's what Supernova uses. I've also wrecked a, God, what is that one called? A 00 Riser GX. Yeah, XNGN Riser. Because mostly all 00 kits are mostly made of ABS. So anything with acetone will weaken the plastic and they will crumble and destroy themselves. So unfortunately, I use Sharpies for my panel liner. Really easy. It's neutral on plastics. I use that and a little bit of 91% alcohol. It controls my flow. I don't have issues with bleeding out. I can control how much is on there. Shading's a little bit harder sometimes, but it can be done. Any of my work you ever see, I am mostly doing 100% black Sharpie for panel lines. It takes a bit longer, but it's a lot easier to do. You can do it on painted works. You just have to make sure that the alcohol is not going to react with paint. I've done it on the Sosby bus behind me. It is a special coating variant, and I was still able to do a pretty decent job on getting it panel lined, even though that if I was to go for a little bit too long, I was going to make an issue with that special coating. You don't have to be accurate with it. I mean, you should see me do this. I get black because... Here, we're going to bring the camera down. My fingers get black from doing all this. Because you just slap it on there and then just wipe it off. You don't have to be accurate. You just have to be doing what you're doing. Like, I've been doing this one the entire way with black Sharpie. You don't have to be accurate. You can just be slapdash. And Kodo, can you not put goddamn gates on very obvious frickin' front-facing parts? I'm getting very irritated by these neck parts. It really isn't too hard. Just use Q-tips to control your line work. You only dip it and then wipe it against like your pants. You don't want a lot of alcohol. That's probably what your problem is. You could have is that if you have too much alcohol, you lose your control. I always give it at least after dipping once, at least taking about half that back off, either rubbing it on a cloth or like I do, just rub it on your pants real quick. Not gonna ruin shit. It's just mineral spirits / alcohol. And then you can also use white erasers with it as well, because they'll take it off. The plastic will let that come off with even a white eraser. I do it because I deal with a lot of bare plastics. I don't do a lot of painting unless I'm doing something really special. My specialty is more in doing custom lighting jobs. I make custom wiring harnesses for my model kits most of the time. So I'm really not doing a lot of painting. I don't do a lot because I just don't find fun in it. But doing wiring harnesses, because I come from an electrical background, I like doing it. And I am missing some fun shit outside today, I swear to God. Yeah, that's the same way I do everything. Just slap it on there. I like to do edge work. Brings out the hidden detail in things. I got a couple big light projects that are in the works. They're going to take a long time. Kind of why I'm enjoying the off time right now. Zoids are usually pretty much my off work. They can just be put together real quick. Don't really have to do too much to them. I'm kind of only doing panel lines on this one because I feel like it. Normally I would just slap this together and go. But for some reason I think the gunsniper needs to be detailed. For some reason. Going to be doing the same thing on the Liger and the Berserk Fury. Probably not doing too much on the Darkhorn. The Darkhorn is all black plastic. I'm probably not going to be doing too much detail work on him. Unfortunately. Later, TMG. Oh, gotta love newbies. They're the best because they haven't been corrupted by the freaking goddamn God Hand Mafia. You must use God Hands. You must use Display. If you don't, oh my god, you are freaking utter garbage tier person. I keep hearing that and I'm getting very angry about it. I hate it. It discourages others from practicing better skills. And also save them hundreds of dollars on their fucking wallet. Okay, I need the other one first, apparently. Nice. I'm gonna stick with my Harbor Freight wire cutting nippers all day long. Because unfortunately, I don't really care. One of the few things I do that I know probably pisses everybody off. I am the Nub King, and I will always be the Nub King and the Gunpla Bully. Oh, the days of me messing up plastic due to the fact of not knowing good habits and skills when cutting into freaking Gundams. I used to be so much worse. Exactly. There are a few people who still want to make it such a big goddamn deal. Like, yeah, I have a razor. I hate the thing. Don't get me wrong. I hate this thing. It sucks. It works, but it sucks. I get more work out of my freaking generic glass files than I do anything else. That's why I don't go into that whole, Yes, exactly. That's actually the one I know that I bought. You're probably looking at the same one. It's probably the white and the black one. No. You said 6-pack. This was a 2-pack. 4-pack. Nah, glass file is a glass file. Just because it says display or freaking goddamn riser on it doesn't make it any better than the generic one. The only way I'll ever freaking sponsor something is if it's something I actually want to do or I'm getting paid a shit ton of money to freaking sit there and promote it. But I have also approved the promotion because I like the product. Vladdy ain't no shill. I ain't no shill for anything I'm not also doing on. Or right. God, it's kind of like what I don't like about... I keep seeing everyone praising the freaking goddamn Witch from Mercury kits, and I cannot get down on them. I want to do the FM, but that's about it. The Witch kits just don't interest me. Like, usually I can find something good about something and be like, yeah, no, I can kind of get down on that. But there's just nothing to excite me. All of them are just plain. They're just so plain. There's nothing I can grab onto. It's like, none of these fit my style. Nice. But if I do the aerial fucking FM, I know I'm going to do a lighting kit on it because the parts are clear. It'll look okay. It won't be anything great. Just my problem with it is the fact that it is just okay. See, and that's something that sucks. You said you like the Dara Blade, but yet you're like, stickers suck. And I could say, you know, I have my gripes with HMM kits. I have my gripes. But they look great when they're done. You don't have to do detail work. Like, I'm probably not going to do detail work too much on the Darkhorn. But the Darkhorn will have shelf presence that's so fucking awesome. Same thing with this thing. I mean, I'm putting in a little bit of work on it. But it's going to look great. And I have my issues. Like, my cannon turtle is freaking awesome. I love the damn thing. I had my issues with it, but it was still great. I think that's the problem with the Witch kits. I don't see anything great. I see things that are doing exactly like the IBO kits, where they're mediocre at best. And unfortunately, I'm not a mediocre person. I'm an explosive personality. I need something more to grab onto. And see, you said it. You think about it, and then walk out and buy something else. Why? Because they're not exciting. Like me and freaking Ajax Honored, we can't stop talking about the freaking PG new coming out from Deban. I'm so mad I didn't get on in the first round. I'm so mad I missed out. I'm going to try to get on second or third because I've seen everything on it and I want it because it's exciting. I must have it. shit, I gotta get the Phantom before they sell out, which they probably won't. And I might get the MJH God. See? Ajax, that's exactly what mine says too. Trust me, I literally talked to her about it yesterday when we're changing up plans for the vacation. I'm like, God damn it, I could have put the money down and I would have had it. No, that's first round. That's not even second round on it. That's just the first shipment from so far. There's going to be 2 or 3 shipments after this as well. Those are just the initial shipments from what I've been looking up so far. They've done 2 rounds on GMC. Every other site, there are a couple that still have some slots available that are out of Malaysia. Damn, it's sold out till next round. And Model Center is supposed to be getting some more in later. But this is technically the first printing or whatever we're going to be calling it. Ah. Yeah, at least you might have the money for it this time, Honored. God, it was gone faster than the fuck. You would have thought it was a Neo Xeon with how fast it went from what we were seeing, dude. It was fucking holy shit. Oh, D F F Polycat B. All right. I A F. All right. That is G. Ooh, I was away from the mic for that. E. Or the perfect grade unicorn I have. Couldn't stop talking about that one. I was like, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. It's so fucking cool because it's got so much shit with it. When I do, I end up buying it. And I think that's the thing. It's like I have to. Kits have to have a certain style for me to buy them. The Dragon Momoko Testament. Love the look of it compared to the freaking P Bandai. The Dragon Momoko Outframe. Loved it compared to the freaking goddamn perfect P Bandai version. I think that's the whole aspect. It's like, I'm not here just to buy every kit whenever it comes out. I'm here to buy the kit I want. Yeah, PO boxes won't be too bad. I need to get one of those set up for the stream itself as well at some point. If I can get going again and get started, getting back up to where I was. I need to get a proper PO box set up again. That way I feel more comfortable with people sending me stuff. That was a big thing last year, was making sure people were trustworthy enough that I could have them ship stuff to me when I had a couple people ship me things. F12. 12. F11. Nice. That would be nice. I never thought of that too. But like I'm saying, it's like a good kit should keep me going. I should be thinking about it 24/7. And there are some that do. Several that I've wanted that were like, I have to have. And it's just sad that the Witch for Mercury kits don't make me feel that way. When they should. It's a new series. And even if I don't like the series, the designs should kind of hit you hard. But I just, oh man. With as many stickers and the joints looking like they're out of a 30-minute missions kit, I just cannot get down on them. I do like some weapons, but not enough to buy the entire kit. Exactly. Honored saying he can't see your messages, Ajax. And you need to come back to Twitch. I mean, shit, if you guys are up for VO, I'll get on VO. Oh, that's just turning on shit. I know I haven't been very freaking talkative on VO lately. Jeez, why does that take so damn long? Let's eat up more of my freaking computer's power. Yay, why not? There we go. Yeah, why not? And honored. You. Ooh, you might be a little low. Let's see. That might be better.
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
How about now?
That's much better.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I'm gonna start getting extra money now for the holidays.
Right.
Time to buy, but not time to do.
Oh, trust me, I'm so poor now because of that freaking new. It's like not even funny anymore. Like, of course it has to be $500, so yay.
You're poor over the new. You're not poor over the 300.
Right. I remember when the metal structure came out and I saw it and I was like, yeah, right. I'm never buying that thing. And then it's like, you remember when we saw that 2 years ago when they brought out the April Fool's joke for it, saying that it was a thing.
Yeah.
And now it is a thing, and now everyone's freaking slamming their freaking credit cards on the ground, being like, buy. It's like, yeah, you guys are saying it wasn't a real thing, and now all of a sudden it's real. You know, you guys going gaga crazy for it. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a slap in the face to Bandai. It's a slap face to Bandai.
Yeah, they deserve it.
They do. And I love every second of it. Have you seen the manual for it yet?
I haven't looked at it yet. I know GMC had it up.
Yeah. It's sick. It's disgusting. It's
Like there's a
disgusting. I love it. Just looking at what they did, it was like, I want to know how they undid some of the seam welds they probably had to freaking break to freaking get through things. Just even figuring out how half the stuff goes together, all the engineering that had to go into this is like insane. And yet Bandai can't produce a decent freaking high grade right now. And that's the problem. I don't know what's going on, but it's like they're going to lose a lot more potential later on if this keeps happening. We've had what, one master grade? I don't even know. Did the master grade, that new stupid Zeta even get released yet? I don't even remember if it did.
Yeah, it really.
It did. I didn't even hear about it. Didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, it was. It was this month. It was earlier this month.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Didn't even. That's how quiet of a release that was. It's like, okay, so cool. No one cares.
Yeah, it was very, very odd.
Right. Well, it doesn't also help too. It's like we just keep getting P Bandai. Everything's been P Bandai release pretty much this year. Everything is P Bandai, and that pushes me away. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it too. It's like bring on the third party because Bandai, you're not surviving anymore.
I think what's going on is I think Bandai is trying to circumvent the hobby shops basically, because you know mostly everything from P Bandai goes through them only. Like they're trying to get a bigger size of that pot.
Oh, one of the bigger hobby shops called Hobby Action. They actually do both regular Bandai and Bandai.
Right.
And they stock big.
Yeah.
Like I had one of my buddies. They're just workers by them. He was one of their hobby until and about like 10 advances they like get off. Like all P Bandai, they've got the lightning strikers.
Yeah.
The lightning strikers. They've got what is it? Fatal Ash Stormbringer.
Yeah. And it's all things we don't want. Except for a couple things.
Well, I do want the Stormbringer though. The Fatal Ash one, not the blue one.
Right. Well, I mean, I love the fact that whoever's making the subsidy of Japan that's making those freaking Phantom Zakus. Thank you. I was never going to get one from Bandai. at all. Never. I'm not paying $70 for a basic master grade kit. Eat me. They are bare bones seed kits from what I looked at in the freaking manual. I'm not paying a premium for that.
No, like if you have the Luna Maria Hawk custom,
Yeah.
you built that. That's the basic MG it is.
Yeah.
They just added an equipment.
Yeah. I hate that. And then they go, Slash goes for like, God, Slash can fetch almost $150 on the secondhand market. Most hobby stores sell that at a high premium. And that's just for Slash, let alone freaking Blaze and freaking Wizard.
Blaze Wizard and then the console version.
It's just insane. Or the concert edition of the Luna Maria.
There's a Luna Maria concert edition?
Oh, well, the Warrior Luna, the pink Luna Maria.
Yeah, that's okay. So we are thinking of the same one. That's the oh, what is the name of that?
Blah,
oh,
blah,
what?
blah, blah, blah.
I never remember that character's name.
I just call it the concert edition Luna Maria. It's easier that way. I think that's Ajax.
It is.
It is.
Oh, because I keep thinking of Mirror, but that's not her. Mirror's the imitation.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like, now that we've got God coming out for freaking MJH, it's like, why would we ever go and track down a freaking high res if we can get the MJH God Gundam now?
Right. Yeah. Speaking of God Gundam, I think I finally got started on the RG.
Ah, nice. See, I was gonna buy an RG, but now MJH just came out, and I might buy that one instead because that one's really a lot cooler than the real grade.
Well, I'm a little bit behind on my MJ. The gray, the red is gray, and Astro Noir, as well as an arm, gorilla arms for each of them.
I still don't have any gorilla arms yet because I still burning through cash like there's no tomorrow buying kits that I need. Oh, okay. Speaking of like that, so Ajax, tell me this would be a little bit better. So DL made some secondary hands for a lot of high grade for master grades apparently. There are some red and white claw hands that I may be buying for that divine red frame.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said when I saw them. I'm like, and they're not too expensive either. It's like $15. Like, yeah, I think we're gonna have to give freaking Red Frame some nail job.
God damn it.
Because with him being with the Divine Striker is gonna be sick when I get to that thing at some point.
Yeah. I'm just thinking in general, most of the Astrays, because they have sort of that sleeker look to them too, so having the less blocky fingers.
Yeah, and they're individual. They're a little bit better than like PG hands. They're supposed to be a little bit better from what I've heard about the DL hands.
Okay.
Till I get my hands on them, I can't tell you. Because I'm very picky on my hands.
You said Astray, it better be my hand.
Right. And just knowing the band, I want to know what else is inside that thing. I mean, we could know exactly. We know there's 131 runners for the freaking Deban PG new, but I just want to know if there's anything extra in there. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, if Nilsson Works did that new, I guarantee I know what would be in there.
Right.
It would be a Haro. That would go in
Oh, just like the bear guy instead of the red. I love that on that one.
Oh.
Yeah, each of the Nilsson Astros comes with a bear. It doesn't matter if it's green, red.
I love it. It's always my favorite. It's my favorite part of the freaking Nielsen Works.
And frosty cap comes with a little top for you know what.
And like we were talking about last night, Ajax, like, and I can't fault the blue straight. Yes, I hate the red frame perfect grade, but the blue frame perfect grade came with enough parts that I justified the purchase. Well, the reason why it exists.
Yeah.
Anyone asks me, is it good? No, but is it good for what you get? Yes, yes, it is. It is good for what you get out of it.
Which blue frame?
The perfect grade.
Bandai or Nelson?
The ban.
Oh, the band. Yeah.
Or as
What's
I
it
like to
good
call it, Mr. Weapons the frickin' man. It's like guy just went.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say it's just like guy walked up, gathered all the Astrays together, and went, "I want all of your weapons, please. Okay, bye. Gonna go destroy the universe."
I mean, almost literally. Again, it comes with Green's weapon, even.
No, remember, it's not just green. He also has Gold's bazooka.
Yes, I do keep forgetting that.
He's got the gold frame bazooka, green frame's twin beam rifle, then the twin rocket launchers that blue frame has, plus the quad rocket launchers, and then Marn has a special tactical arm onto the back of it.
Yeah, the quad rocket pod.
Yeah.
Yep. And plus getting them all on there at once, that was a challenge. I said, I'm going to make sure they're on there. Challenge accepted on how to modify these to work.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, you usually can only either have the rocket launchers attached or the rocket pods, but I was able to drill a hole into one so I could get the rocket pods to attach onto it.
Oh, there you go.
So I made a mistake.
Uh-huh.
I let too much information go in one of my other Discord groups.
Uh-huh.
And I mentioned that the dual beam blade rifle that came with the Devon blue frame was actually the green framed weapon.
Uh-oh.
I did that, and immediately a couple people who had the weapons from the Devon blue set were like, we don't want them anymore. As soon as I mentioned that it's green frame weapon, like literally people just came in, swooped up and got them before I could.
Well, what's funny is you can make it into green frame if you're just to paint the first revision runners.
Yeah.
You just got to take the blue off, and then you have the green frame weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because green
but
never gets an upgrade.
But that, and instantly everybody was buying the weapon single before I could get my hands on them.
Yeah, I could probably sell the gold frame weapon or the green frame weapon for a pretty penny if anyone was ever to ask me for it. I'd be like, well, you got money? Because you're going to need it, honey.
Yeah.
Well, my first paycheck just rolled in.
Nice.
My second around the corner, and your summer pretty much being there. Knowing 50 to 60-hour weeks will be a thing.
Right.
It's like, yeah, those Devon and Monsters might not be too far.
Right.
Dragonics, here I come.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait till they do make the Dragonics for the frickin' from Deban yet. You know they've got to be working on it. They're going to pull that new. You know they're going to pull the Dragonics at some point.
Oh, yeah. My wallet's ready for that one.
Right.
So
I'm still buying one because who knows what's also going to be inside that box too. Knowing them, there's going to be 2 runners for the mace, and you can make 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, man, I'm almost scared of what's all going to be included in a box for a Deban Draconic.
Oh, okay. So I will tell you right now, it'll have probably the same parts that came with the metal build. So the metal build came with not just the backpack, it also came with the King Dragon backpack, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. So the backpack that comes with the King Dragon swords apparently is a first-party Bandai item that DL copied. Yeah. Because it comes in the Dragonics set.
Okay.
Yeah, and all it is it uses a regular Astray adapter. Then I made it so I could put the Striker pack on the back side of the freaking Astray. So I have the Dragonics with the King Dragon backpack on with the regular Striker pack on it.
Nice.
I did have to be a little mean and, modify a $600 metal build, but I mean, it wasn't too much.
I was gonna say the things we do for love.
I'm sorry. I look up and I see that and I went, yeah, I'm still happy about it.
Oh, yeah.
One
yeah,
of them,
I'm pretty dead set. We have our resident low grill.
right? Oh, I would have fun with low because that's literally what I do in real life is just sit there and have to modify things to get things to work. That is literally my job.
I was giggling to myself the other day, and this is going to be kind of weird to say, but I am the guy who is low bill.
No. See, and that's the whole point. I'm trying to get that junk guild thing to go off a little bit more because I'm just tired of this freaking division in the Gundam community. It's like everyone wants to be the number one. It's like, nah, join the junk guild. We don't give a shit what you do. Welcome to the junk guild. Do you like Gundams? Do you like the red frame? If you don't like the red frame, please leave.
It's not that we don't like you. We just we don't like you.
If you like any other Astray, you are also welcome. We will just judge you harshly, but you can join.
Also fair.
So I actually had to do. I was talking to grinding Gunpla the other day.
Uh-huh.
Our conversation ended up with me digging a little bit deeper into the Osprey Noir history.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out that the Osprey Noir was actually created a lot later than the 5 prototypes were.
Uh-huh.
It was the Osprey Noir was created around the time of Stargazer.
Hmm.
And so yeah, it was a crazy mess with it. They were already the project was mainly designed to improve upon the five mobile suits that they had done already, the Blitz, the Buster, all that.
Huh.
But because oh shoot, I forget the pilot's name, was so dead set on besting Guy, he weaseled his way into the program, essentially blackmailed the people running the program,
Oof.
have them make a suit fight against Guy.
That's really a dumb idea. You really shouldn't fight Guy because he's way better than he seems.
Yeah, the main problem that happened with Osprey Noir was that it was designed specifically to win the war.
Like, if you're gonna fight Guy, you better have a leg up like freaking what was it? Oh, back when he destroyed the first revision, it was God. Cannot remember the 2 mobile suits that he was fighting, but basically he had no advantage. Now if you fight Guy, you're kind of fucked if it's 2nd or 3rd revision.
Right. The problem is like he had the maneuverability on Guy. The problem is he didn't have the experience Guy did.
Yeah.
He also did not have the redesign, and low as a friend.
Okay, so speaking of how crazy red and blue are, why are they the hardest bosses in fucking Battle Alliance? Why?
I just came back to why are they the hardest bosses?
They are, dude. You saw me fight those. Oh my god, I had to cheese it. And once I've done it, I had to cheese it to get mine.
Red alone was. I remember the first time you fought Red. That was so.
The first time I fight Red, I was like, "Oh, this will be fun." Omae Moshinderu. And then the first time I fight Red and Blue, it was Guy coming up and going, Omae Moshinderu. It's Red's flying around the room, killing my allies instantly, and it's like, what?
Red just moves so fast, dude.
As soon as you get him, he is fast. Holy shit, once you get Red as an actual unit, he is so fucking fast. I can get a 500 hit combo going with him and do 4,000 damage so fast in that game. It is bullshit. The Jerba Straight and the freaking Tiger Pierce combo is insane. And you pair that up with also doing the freaking ultimate, you can do 10k damage so fast in freaking Battle Alliance, it's not even fair.
So when I was playing my first time, I knew they were going to be hard.
Right.
I didn't know they were going to be that hard.
Right.
Megan was worried because 2 minutes into the battle.
Oh, you lasted 2 minutes? I didn't even last that long the first time.
2 minutes. Barely had any hits on either of them.
Oh my god.
Died. I went completely silent, put my controller down, left the room.
Yep.
Make words. And the kids were looking at me all puzzled, like, what?
And then I had to go on the forums. And what's up, Minecon? I had to go to the forums. I was like, am I wrong? Am I just stupid? Is there something wrong with me? Do I not know how to play Battle Alliance? And no, there were several forums that were like, this is the most irritating fight in the entire game. This is the most irritating fight in the entire game. I'm like, okay, I'm right on that.
Yeah, well, you know what that means, though, is that they did the absolute justice.
They did. Okay, so do you know how I cheesed it, Honored, when it came to doing Battle Alliance?
All right, I'm all ears.
Okay, so to do it, there are two ways to do it. You have to have a wing, because you have to have wing. You have to have wing for ad clear, and he has to be fairly high level. Fairly high level, so you have to spend real world money to freaking get him up there.
Which wing?
TV or proto wing?
Proto wing. Okay.
Proto wing, because he has the twin buster that spins around the room, so you can clear all the ads out to fight blue and red. Then you have to have a Matsumina gold frame as one of your companions. And that's because the Matsumina's ultimate can do a ton of damage, and a Matsumina also can clear up ads pretty quickly without getting his ass beat. Well, her ass beat. Then you play as a Matsumina, because I didn't know you could have duplicates.
Oh yeah. I did that with I did that with the Matsumina, and then I did that with who's the other one I did it with? Phoenix.
So you run duplicate Amatsuminas, because Amatsumina's combo with the freaking when you grab with her with the backpack is really great for stun locking red and blue. You can stun lock them to death and then do your combos back and forth, and then throw them across the room with the throw.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have to make sure that if your allies go down, you run like a little bitch till you can freaking get one of them down. Because if you get caught between those two and your allies are done, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. You're dead. You will get wombo comboed by red the entire time. He picks you up, drops you down. Picks you up, drops you down. Smash. I literally had it down to where I was farming that so hard. I knew you can get enough distance that you can either get Guy or Red to get away from you. And then you have to just hope to dear God you don't get stuck between the two of them, because they will just pummel you into submission. And I literally just, God. I'm glad they did them fair justice, because it's nice to know that. I just hate the fact it made me want to snap a controller in half.
Now, imagine if they decided to add, oh, I don't know, the load Astray Omega and the Amaterasu.
Okay, so if we had a Matsu, gold Amaterasu, yeah, if we had load, if we also had Dragonics red, I don't think blue ever got another upgrade.
No.
It's only
think-
second and third.
Yeah.
And there's also final.
Is there? I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, first, second, third, and final. Revised.
I don't know a blue frame final frame. Let me look that up. Stray blue.
I'm pretty sure there was a final.
Hmm.
It retained the shoulders, the more square shoulders, like the other versions did.
Oh, I forgot D. Duh. D is also one of the better
Oh.
ones too. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I love the D.
Yeah. Blue frame D.
Yep.
I actually need
how
to do.
long?
Is there?
You know how
Is he
long-
talking about the fourth frame?
What's that?
Are you talking about blue fourth frame? Is that the one I'm supposed to be looking for?
Oh, let's see. Looking at this again.
Fourth frame, the final revise, or those ones? You know how long it took me to realize that the D stood for Dragoon? Frame?
Probably a fairly long time since. I need to get another blue frame D because I need. I'm gonna take my existing one, turn that into third frame, and then I'm gonna make a extreme version of blue frame Dragoon by letting him have 2 sets of Dragoons.
Yeah, that's why I want to get a second blue frame D as well. 'Cause I want to do twice as many Dragoons.
Yeah, I want to have the full arm blades, but also still have him all fully decked out in Dragoons.
Exactly. The four-arm blades are like the best combination you can do on this.
Oh,
Right. Okay, so I'm supposed to snip those down to about. Let's see, easier to do that. Or if I didn't have the neck parts all pop off.
I must say, fun fact: the master grade blue frame D was the first Astray master grade I ever did too. So
Oh, that's how you got started.
no,
That's
I said master grade. It was not the first Astray.
No, I meant the first Astray. That was your first taste of crack.
Actually, what was? Oh God, actually, no. I just realized it technically was the normal blue frame high grade actually was the first Astray kit I built.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Because it was
right.
it was like someone like handed it to me basically. They were like, "Oh, here." I was like, "All right, cool, thanks."
Right. My first taste of Astray was goddamn, what was that damn one called? The Build Fighters one. God. I
That was
always
Sengoku.
Sengoku, yes. I first got my taste of Astray from Sengoku. And then Kai, because Big Sword go burr.
What a hell of a way to start with the Astray. You went for the Sengoku.
Then no. Then I went turn red.
Oh God.
And then I bought the perfect grade. And then I bought the high resolution.
I'm still seriously in love with the high res red. That was my first high res kit, and I still love it.
Yes. It's one of the few that are even good from Bandai.
And I mean, I can't say too much on the Noir because it's the same kit, just with a different backpack and a V-fin.
It's still based off the Astray design, so I mean, it can't be bad.
Yeah. No, those are the only two high-res I have.
Trust me, I have the high resolution wing, and he sucks ass. He has a broken leg joint, and yeah, I can't fix it because the way it's broken is that the actual slip joint itself is broken, and just nothing I can do about it. And it could have been just from being overly tightened, or if it when it fell at one point. But there's not much I can do about it.
I've got the high-res wing. It's just from HJM.
Yeah, see, but that's better because that means you don't have all the shitty joints on it.
Yep.
Yeah, I have the higher resolution wing custom from, I think mine's the Deband version, not the MJH.
The Bond. Okay, because HJM did the one. Which is the one that has the canisters for the single?
That's the Wing Gundam. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's the one I have the HJM of, and the Bond is the other one.
Yeah, Deband did the custom. I know because I waited 6 months for mine to come in.
Damn.
Yeah, random third-party company I bought from on freaking Alley, and I hate that I ever did.
Hey, at least it came in though, I suppose.
Yeah. At least it came in. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse.
I remember when she got the Bond ones in, and I was sitting there I had it in my cart, and I kept looking at it every day, considering whether or not.
Yeah. See, so I was having a conversation about that with somebody yesterday as well. Is that I don't know why everyone wants to say Deband was always bad before recently, when it's like I think it was more the reputation for third-party kits was bad back in the day, and we're just waking up to the fact that they really weren't that bad. We were all just really not that good.
Yeah.
And we weren't willing to spend money on it. But now we've gotten so desperate. I mean, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Well, desperate or just...
Fine. We weren't as savvy with our money to sit there and say, why is that kit 4 times less the money, but yet it's the same thing?
Yeah.
What do you mean I could have the same thing for 3 times less money?
Yeah. Well, I was actually almost thinking it's the fact that they, in some cases, I mean, more so, you're dragging Momoko in that, where it's like, oh, it's not the exact same thing.
Yes.
Ooh, is that good or bad?
Yeah, but the price is still there, though. Like, I don't know. Like, Honored. So, I bought the Red Frame Astray Deband kit. Kai. The normal, not the metal build. And I'm pairing that up with the Divine Striker from the Dragon Momoko Testament Gundam. In total, I spent $70. Where if I bought that first party from Bandai, it would be almost double, if not more. And that's so dumb.
180 is what we figured.
Yeah, it was gonna be about 180, and I spent 70.
Well, isn't the Bandai Master Grade Red Frame Kai, isn't that running about $80, $90 nowadays?
Yes, you can sometimes get it for like 70 or 60, but you're still gonna be paying a lot on shipping because that's where they get you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure standard retail for the Kai is about $80 to $90.
Yep.
Whereas when I got mine, I got it for $150.
Right. Yeah, and then the Testament runs about 90 usually.
Sounds about right, yeah.
Yet I could just go with the Dragon Momoko, which has better articulation, it has a better body and better color separation, better detail, and more weapons. Yep. I can't pass that up.
Shipping.
It's like I would be dumb to pass that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the DM Testament is also something I have sitting in my cart right now.
It comes in the retail box too. I was actually really happy about that.
Oh, nice.
Well, the one thing that really has on pistols was
I didn't get any of that. How about you, Ajax?
Yeah, as I say, you dropped a little there, Honored. Oh,
He probably will come
oh,
back.
he muted. Oh,
Oh.
he muted.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't hear a damn word of what he just said.
Yeah.
But nah, man. I mean, I can't fault that. I can't fault. I don't, and that's what I can't stand is when people will sit here and push down the freaking third parties. It's like, you know what? Bandai's not paying me to say any of this. The third parties are not paying me to say any of this. And until that happens, I'm not going to sit here and play this game. We're the consumer.
Yeah.
Vote with your fucking wallet.
Yeah.
Bandai keeps fucking up. We're going to keep fucking having mediocre shit.
Yeah.
Which is already turning into IBO 2.0, and it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I will say, because I guess further, I know I kind of already made this point. It's like, you know, out of all these Witch from Mercury kits, the only one where I was like, ooh, I want that. I'm okay with that whole thing. Was the Darbalde.
Yeah.
And this is a little bit because, I mean, you know, I'm pretty good at doing sticker replacement detail paint. I don't mind doing that stuff.
Yeah.
The problem is like, I mean, but I'm not great at freehanding, so usually I kind of have to like use like kind of the detail points they give me, and I can, you know, flesh it out well enough.
Yeah.
I can't do that with the Darbald because
it's just a hunk of plastic.
Well, because there is no detail, like so like where you would put some of the stickers, like the hole itself will, let's say, be a rectangle because it's supposed to be a little bit black, and then a, you know, like a green oval thing inside of that.
Ah.
But there's no separate detail thing for just the oval. It's just that chunk of thing, and so I was like, okay, I tried doing the detail paint. Well, at first I was like, okay, maybe I can get away with making this. No, that looks like crap trying to freehand it. I'm not that good. So I was like, okay, well, now I was like, okay, well, how does it look just painting the whole thing green? Okay, that's a bit of an eyesore. Okay, I gotta use the damn stickers. Fuck.
Right.
So it's like, okay, fine.
That's kind of how I felt with the red frame bus. Is like, I looked at it and I'm like, I'm actually have to do shit on this, aren't I? I'm like, yes, I will have to do shit on this. Why? Because it needs a little bit something extra to it. The lights aren't going to make up the difference too much.
Hey, I mean, I don't mind doing, you know, putting in a little more effort into a kit,
Right.
you know, whether paint or anything. Oh no, the thing I spent money on, is gonna take me more time to do, therefore making my dollar go farther. Oh no.
Right. But is that where it's like, I mean, you can buy a Sinanju high grade and you can make a really nice kit because the sleeves are imprinted on the plastic, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So you can do a reverse, you can do a hand paint, you can do whatever you need to make it look better.
Oh yeah.
It's not the worst thing. There we are. I
Yeah.
missed half of what you were saying before.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the DM Testament. What got me sold on it was the pistols.
Yes, we were actually talking about that yesterday. How you get not just the regulars, you also get the Vash the Stampede pistols with it.
Vash the Stampede. I thought they looked closer to Thorn from Destiny.
Yeah, I can see that too. that's kind of why it's like, it's why do we have these third parties that can do that? But Bandai can't even include a one extra piece except the, you know what? Bandai's turning into freaking goddamn like the video game industry. For $14.95, you can have this extra add-on that'll make your kit look much better, but you're going to pay for it, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, and we're gonna put it behind P Bandai.
Oh,
You.
yes, it has to be behind the P Bandai limited time. You'll never get your hands on it time wall.
Okay, so we, did I post pictures to show you guys that I finished the I slapped together in the Sandrock Armadillo? I post pictures about that?
I don't
I don't
know.
think you did.
Oh, okay. Well, I now understand why people did not like the EW kit.
Ah.
And I'm also very disgusted and frustrated with how you needed to deal with an add-on. It didn't give you parts to completely rebuild stuff. You had to go into the original kit and pull them apart if you didn't already know that you had to build them a certain way if you were using the add-on. So it gave you like half the assembly for each of the arms
Oof.
and half the assembly for the chest, and expected you to go in with your kit, and if you already built it, you disassemble it.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
Rock wasn't already properly enough as is. Oh, and the backpack adapter in which stuck.
Yeah. Hell, I was surprised how well, what was it? Susan Model made those freaking 144 scale wings. Those were insanely overly intricate. I don't even... My brain still hurts how they actually made those parts that small. Because it is literally the metal structure Wing Zero wings. Because that's what the SN is based on.
Yep.
And just how many parts they fit into it, I'm like, okay. So I know the Supernova is able to do it because it's about the same scale as the metal structure, but how the fuck did Susan Model make these so small and so good?
Sheer ingenuity and drugs.
Spite, and more spite.
That's probably the more realistic answer.
Right. Nah, I love it. I love the add-ons that we keep getting. I really hope it continues because I'm tired of paying for P Bandai trash.
Yeah.
And I hate when there's people who trumpet it because it's like you guys are just making it so they can keep charging you more money. Why?
I'm more just like that we're actually getting some of the add-on stuff in the 144 scale as well.
Yeah, right? Shit, I was surprised that the EW Mega Buster was so cheap compared to the Bandai one.
Well, yeah.
I still need to get a second one because my TR1 needs a second one, even though I haven't built them still yet.
Dual bazookas. Why? Because fuck everything.
Because Big Gorilla Arms on a TR1 Hazel needs twin bazookas. That's why.
I mean, probably one of the few units that could actually fire them both.
Right?
I think at that point you need to figure out a way to give him a little red headband and call him Rambo.
That. Oh yeah. Hey Ajax, have you read through all of the first compendium yet of Seed versus Astray yet?
No, I kind of dropped it.
Ah. God. I hope he's got. I haven't checked in a while. I need to see if they've got the last chapters up. But God, it pisses me off reading through that, being like, why wasn't this made into an anime?
I'm gonna be honest. I think, from what I understand, I think it was just because Seed and Seed Destiny were not well received comparatively.
I know. And that's the whole reason why I just don't know why they haven't. I don't know why they made the MGX Strike Freedom.
Well, I
It's
mean,
okay, but I mean,
people also
honestly,
like the people like the
honestly,
unit.
yeah, they like the unit, but I mean, honestly, think if they would have made an Astray in the MGXE, like a really
Yeah,
cool one.
yeah.
Oh,
Gold frame is right there.
oh, yeah,
Especially
right.
because I think we've talked about this before, where it's like if your whole thing is this whole gold inner frame, why do you choose a unit that
Oh, a
comes
gold frame
above?
Amatsu Hana. No, not Amatsu Hana. Amaterasu would have been sick. Where it has like the wings and everything. Oh, that would have been a sick one.
Ah, that would have made a statement as a start to the
I
as a
mean,
start to.
the metal build gold frame freaking Hana is freaking insane. I mean, you should
Yeah.
know you have one.
Yes, thank you.
It's the only reason why you stay around. You're like, ah, you got me that one that I'm probably never going to see again because they're never going to remake it again.
I know. I got to keep kissing your ass as you burn my wallet.
No, you got lucky on that, and luckily you're an Astray fan, so it's like, yay, someone who actually appreciates it got it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
No, that is one of my top kits from last year was doing the Amatsu Hana. I mean, that is God. Yeah, the wings are a little bit loose, but you can always fix those. I mean, that's not the biggest problem on that kit.
No.
It still looks amazing compared to what it could be.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, I would love to have the actual metal build, but it's way too expensive. I mean, they're going about 400-500 still now. It has
Yeah.
dropped because the popularity of it is not as nearly as high as red,
Yeah.
but it's still 400-500 plus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
That is also. Oh, I was gonna say that is also still one of my favorite things about that kit is just the fact that the sword was literally just called Big Sword,
big
and you
sword, big sword. Loved it, loved it. I loved how
like
deep. I really didn't think that sword was going to be that complicated. I was like, so how are they going to do this? Is this just going to be like a solid? Oh no, we're actually going to make you. Oh, you disassembled the whole
oh,
fucking thing. What the fuck?
yeah. I mean, it was what one. I'm kind of well. I'm actually kind of looking at it now. So it was what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, 7 pieces just on the sword itself. Sheath was
Not.
another
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces for the sheath. I'm kind of just
Yeah.
eyeballing. Could have been more.
Yeah, but that's sick. You know, Bandai would be like, here's 4 parts, you're done.
Yeah, go yourself.
You want a detail? What the fuck you asking us for detail work for?
Huh.
You want pretty kits? That's not a thing you get for this price range. I'm sorry, go fuck yourself.
I wanted to touch on real quick why I think Ajax, it was you that said it about why Speed just isn't that popular, or Speed versus a Stray kind of thing.
Yo.
You, yeah, you can actually blame both Bandai and Sunrise for the failure of
Yeah,
the most of the Speed line on the U.S. side,
right.
because over in Japan they love the out of Speed, and the reason why is when Speed originally aired, every week there was a new a companion manga that dropped right after each new episode.
Mmm.
So, and
Oh.
those mangas were to fill in the blank, which coincidentally, the manga that came out right after uh, Kira and what's his name face off the Aegis versus the Strike, um, the manga that came out after that episode explains that Lo saved Kira.
Yeah, it's actually in the
Yeah.
compendium too. You see when he picks up Kira.
Yeah, and then the reason that Kira survived is because in the anime they didn't explain this very well, but in the anime it's actually looking through an armor plate that covered that hurt.
Yeah.
So Kira wasn't exposed to the nuclear blast. He was actually covered.
Yeah.
But anyways, they had that whole array of companion mangas to go with the show. So everybody over in Japan knew what exactly was going on when it went on, and then which made a really good segue into when they started releasing the Astro mangas soon after to kind of go alongside the companion mangas as an alternative story. However, this is where the problem comes in. The U.S. got the seed stuff much later, but what Bandai and Sunrise failed to do is they did do a translation of the anime iteration. They did not allow the manga to come over, let alone try and translate it if it did come over to the U.S.
Yep.
So, with that failure, a lot more people were frustrated and confused with what was going on in Seed, and they didn't have those companion mangas to get an explanation of what's going on. Thus, they were all frustrated and confused and best to proceed in Seed. And then because they saw how big of a failure it was in the US, we're in the pursuit doing anything with the external series.
Right. I think my problem with Destiny and with Seed and Seed Destiny, after going through all the storylines from from Battlelog, I really don't like Seed.
Yeah.
It is whiny, and it is not. It's so bad, especially with the Destroy Gundam. It's like, oh look, it's Psycho Gundam 2.0. Cool.
Yeah.
No, basically what Seed and Seed Destiny is a carbon copy with a little fluff added of UC.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
That's what all the parallels are there.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's why Destiny even reintroduced like the Zaku's, the Dom, it's
Yeah.
see, okay, call it. God, what was it? I was about to age myself here, but I should say I'm attempting to age myself, but I really don't remember how old I was when the Seed stuff was coming out to the U.S. Anyways, I was youngish, so it's about the right frame. So I didn't mind Seed when it came out. I was like, yeah, this is fine. But Destiny, like, were we just ignoring character development that the entire last series did?
Oh yeah, they botched it. Mu LaFlaga was the worst of it all.
Oh, you mean slightly Char but not Char?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it felt like we literally were like reset characters from where we left them in Seed to where it's like, what? So none of that mattered? Fuck you.
Right. No, you know what's worse is that Wing came out before Seed, and yet Wing is still better than Seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna take off for the night.
Alright, later, dude. I gotta say it. Wing is still king and saved the franchise technically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the lore, is that they were about to kill it off and they just dumped it to us, being like, they'll like it. Yes, we will.
And we loved that shit.
It came out right at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Giant Robot Mania was perfectly primed to come out right then.
Yep. Well, and then you had it on Toonami, which was the new hotness over here.
It usually, I don't know for your programming, but it would be, we would get Dragon Ball, then Big O, then it would be Gundam Wing, and then Zoids.
Yeah, I want to say that was the lineup. Oh god, it was also too, it was Toonami, so I felt like it changed a couple times.
Well, we would have Tenchu Mui that was also there, but not as much after it got more Tenchu Mui,
Yeah.
where it was
Um,
more Tenchu Harem.
hey, look, I love that series. I have a lot of it on physical still, but
Oh,
and
I
it was
never
one of those
said it
things.
was bad. I watched it religiously, so.
No, it was definitely one of those things. Actually, you know what? So that and Outlaw Star were like the two things where it was like rewatching those as an adult, getting the whole series. You're like, oh, I was missing stuff.
I dare you to try to watch all of Inuyasha and not go, what the fuck is going on half the goddamn time?
Oh, oh! I can top you. I can
Okay.
top you on that. I own all of Inuyasha. Bring it, dude. I still don't know what's going
I'm
on.
scared. You have that many DVDs.
So this was okay. We're talking. This was back in high school, so I was like buying them as they were coming
Oh,
out.
that's
So that
even
was
worse. You're just
yeah.
making it worse.
No, I understand that. There's a reason they're in a box. Well, actually, they're technically not even here. They're at my mom's.
Right. Doesn't Inuyasha rival frickin' One Piece when it comes to length?
No.
Oh, it's not nearly as bad. Okay.
No. I want to say it was. God, that's actually a good question. I want to say it was maybe like 200 episodes. I mean, it was a longer one for sure, but
Oh, I could never keep up pace where I was either. Like, where the fuck are we at?
oh yeah.
Oh my god. Because remember, Toonami, freaking Adult Swim never played it in order.
No, they didn't. They would restart so
They
many times.
syndicated it so badly that it was like, wait, where were we? Wait, why are we in the wrong? Wait, where? What the fuck's going on? Why is his brother being nice to him again? Where are we at?
Yeah. Wait, didn't I see this episode 2 weeks ago? What the hell?
Right.
And then, of course, we all got Stockholm syndromed into liking that end theme.
Right.
No, I think because I mentioned it briefly. I still remember with Outlaw Star, I was confused as a kid when that aired on Toonami,
Right.
and I was so surprised that aired on Toonami originally because there was a little bit of fan servicey stuff that they showed.
Right.
But I remember being super confused because it was like, we're in the final couple episodes, we're at the location, final battle build up,
Yeah.
sort of thing. And then he's like, pulled out, you get the caster shells, and he pulls out, it's like, oh, this is a special one that I got from the wizard or whatever. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait, when did that happen?
Right.
When the hell did this happen? And I was so confused. And, well, I guess very early days of the internet back then, but it's like, so I didn't know how to look any of this stuff.
Right.
Years later, they're like, oh, here's the entire series on DVD. Cool, scoop that up, go to rewatch it. And I realized that there was an episode that was basically just pure fan service, except for the last 3 minutes, where they're like, oh yeah, by the way, here are these 3 super powerful caster gun shells. But the whole episode was just so horny that Toonami just went, we ain't even airing this. We can't even censor this. Like, it ain't worth it.
Right.
Screw them, little kids. It's one of those things where it's like, years later, finally seeing that episode, I went, that was weird.
Oh, that's kind of like how some of there are some really, I think it was from Second Gig from Ghost in the Shell that were like, wow, okay. That was a little hard to watch. Okay.
Yeah. When Adult Swim pulled some episodes even.
Right. Ah. I'm still mad that we didn't get a proper Ghost in the Shell movie. We got that horrendous thing.
I knew it was gonna be bad.
Oh, I knew it was going to be horrible.
Yeah.
I even rewatched the original movie to see, I'm like, is it really? No.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
You're
like
watching.
the series, but let me see if the original movies were that bad. No.
Yeah.
It's like, can we just leave things alone, please?
No, because they make money.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The movie buff it as a movie buff in me goes. I'm like, I'm sorry. They made how many Friday the 13th movies? No, we cannot leave stuff alone.
Oh, right. Don't even get me started on Jason X.
I have a controversial opinion on that one.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's that bad.
It's really not.
Okay, thank God.
It was funny and it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, and here's what it says: at the very end, at the very least, Jason was still Jason. No matter how
Yes.
he got, Jason was still terrifying.
Oh, freaking Ultimate Jason was freaking insanely cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was better than the last one, at least, where it's like, oh, he's a worm now, and he goes around possessing people. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Yeah, that one was a bit too far. I think that was Jason Goes to Hell or something like that.
Yep, Jason goes to hell. Coming right off the heels of Jason Takes Manhattan.
Oh, boy.
But no, Jason X is the worst one.
It is, as long as you're not really into it.
Yeah. Even then, man, I don't know. I can usually find, with a lot of movies, I can usually find at least a few things I like. Like, even Jason Takes Manhattan, or Jason Goes to Manhattan. Even that, there's like some funny moments of Jason where it's like he's just not gonna kill someone, he's just gonna freak him out because he's just
Right.
a now. Like, he's just gonna walk by and crush your boombox.
Right. He's like, you are too loud.
He's just like, oh, Jason just became a New Yorker. Just fuck you.
Right. Oh, man. I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake Jason yet. We've gotten Freddy, we've gotten freaking Halloween.
Well, no, they kinda did. That was what, 2009, 2010? Yeah, there was like it was sort of the first of those, like, those reboot sequel, because it technically, the first movie was still canon.
Ah.
Actually, the sort of the only thing interesting about that movie is oh God, what was it? Three or four? Yeah, like 3 or 4 of the actors in that ended up being big people on various CW shows.
Where actors go to die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the dudes was, I don't remember either of their names. One of the dudes was one of the main guys for Supernatural.
Ah.
The one with the longer hair. Like, he's in that. One of the girls was like one of the main characters on that Flash TV show.
Oh, man, you keep saying things that I don't like. Flash TV show. A bit of a pass on a Flash boy.
Hey, me either, but hey, she was a main character and it went on for how many seasons? Like,
Oh,
that's
I
a
know. It's at
paycheck.
least better than the live action movie.
Oh, God.
God, when we can say a CW movie's better than a freaking major movie. Ugh.
Well, when your main star is a straight up villain.
Oh, I know, right? God damn, that boy doesn't know how to chill.
I know. I s- I s- For context, my regional manager is basically someone's mom. He's a little out of touch, to say the least.
Right.
I remember her sending me a message when all of that was like first starting to go down. She was basically being like, so this isn't a PR stunt, right? This isn't some weird thing for the movie.
Oh no. Oh
And I had to be
no.
like, And I had to be like, no, it's really not. And she just was like, Jesus.
No, I'm sorry. They are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Just,
politically correct on that shit. God, Ezra Miller, you could have had a lifetime role. You could have had everything in your life go well. Then you fucked it up. I mean, come on.
well, like I forgot just because I'm not the biggest fan of the series, but it's like, yeah, they had the Harry Potter spin-off thing, and they had um DC. It's like, dude, you were right there.
Billions of dollars, and you almost had it, and then you fucked up.
Yeah. But it's okay. They're still releasing your movie, so
Barely.
I'm calling a bomb already.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people go see it just to go see it. Shoot, I mean, I'm debating about going to see it just for Michael Keaton.
Oh my god, I'm still hung up on like what you guys are going with freaking oh god damn Flashpoint, but I just don't get where you're going with it primarily.
Oh yeah, I don't think they knew either.
It's like okay, so we do Flashpoint, but we're not doing Thomas Wayne. We're doing 95 Batman. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Well, because I think it was supposed to try and set up. Because I probably when it was because when it was probably early still in development, they knew they were losing Cavill and Affleck, so they were probably trying to set up like other versions of those characters. But then it's like at some point along the line, you're like, oh, we're just done. Ah,
Right.
screw it. You want a paycheck?
Yeah. Oh man. I just wish we were doing a proper Flashpoint, which they did in the freaking animated series, technically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if DC knows really what they're doing anymore.
No. I'm I will start tentatively being excited once James Gunn, like once his stuff gets rolling.
Oh yes, right. I
I mean,
can't even go see freaking Guardians 3 yet because wifey does not want to see it yet
uh,
because of
it
what happens.
I will say, man, it's such a proper send off to that trilogy,
It
though.
is, but she's more concerned about what happens to the furry animals, and
Yeah,
yeah, from what
I
I've heard, it's really bad.
it's it's rough. I
That's what I've heard.
yeah. I took my nephews
Oh
who
no.
are yeah, that was rough for them.
You're like, oh, what have I done? I am the worst.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I was not expecting all this. I mean, because you're like, oh, it's still like it's a James Gunn movie involving this sort of content. But it's Marvel, they're not gonna go, oh, fuck that. James Gunn needed it and they went there.
They went to
Shit.
mentally scar us. Emotional damage. Yay!
Well, but I will give it though. It takes you there, but like definitely pays it off. Like
Right.
you're happy it went there. You know, that sounds like a strange statement to make, but
Ugh. Right. I mean, it is interesting he's going with the high evolutionary, even though that's a Spider-Man villain, technically.
kinda, yeah.
Well, it's Spider-Man Unlimited, so it's kind of weird that he's showing up there. But I get it, it does kind of follow.
Yeah. Also, hey, ain't nothing wrong with doing that a little bit. You know,
No,
why
because we're
not?
never going to get Spider-Man Unlimited because they keep going back and forth between main canon and freaking uh, Ultimate canon. It's like, can you pick something?
No.
No, I know. I saw the new trailer for freaking Miles Morales, and it's like, oh boy, this is great. Ugh. So we're just gonna do all the canons at once. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Which, I mean, hey, there's even a way to do that properly, though.
Yeah,
Just say,
right. It's
but,
still not gonna be
like,
that bad.
yeah.
I don't know. I think we've hit the renaissance of the Marvel films so far. Somewhat from what I keep seeing is that they're not going to be getting any better anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, just, I mean, you spend 10 years building up to something pretty well,
Yep.
and then like, okay, that was cool. Now oversaturate the hell out of it.
Yep. And that's what sucks.
Yeah.
At least we're
I
getting
wish.
Deadpool 3. That's the best thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Deadpool 3, and he bribed Hugh Jackman to come back. That is the weirdest thing. I don't know what he did. He did something.
he, he's got picks Hugh Jackman doesn't want to get out. That's all I gotta say.
Probably.
That's gonna probably be a joke somewhere in the movie. It's like, how did you get him? Christmas party.
Right. I wonder which canon they're going to go for, though. I wonder which way they're going to run with it, or how Wolverine exists inside of that universe. Because going off of Deadpool 2, it kind of technically exists in the First Class universe, technically.
Yes. Yes.
So we already know it's supposed to be First Class does exist within, because we have Days of Future Past within the Snyderverse. But I don't know, because we have an alternate canon for how Logan exists due to Apocalypse.
Yes. Who knows? And they'll probably just be like, "Which version of Logan are you?" You know what? Who cares?
Yeah, right.
I mean, honestly, that would almost be funnier. Just like he starts to say his backstory, and then just something happens, and you're just like, "Okay,
Boring. Moving on. Oh, that would be hilarious. I mean, although they did Cable way too damn well for Deadpool. Oh
God, yeah."
God, Cable was way too damn good.
Yeah. That's another thing about it. Like, all those movies is like, you're like, man, I don't want to necessarily say they should have gone wrong, but these should not have been as good as they were.
Like, I was worried about Domino, but they did Domino pretty damn well. I was like, okay, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't look like her counterpart in the books, but it's an okay version. I'm not mad about Domino.
Yeah. I had seen that actress in some other stuff. I don't remember what off the top. So when she got casted, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. I wasn't too mad about it. I was like, no, that can work. I mean, Dom's a little bit of a weird character anyways, so I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although the Juggernaut could have been their worst part. They did the Juggernaut good. They didn't nerf him.
Yes.
And Colossus. Oh, God. Colossus.
He kind of stole that first movie a little bit, man.
I'm sorry, but it's really hard to capture Colossus, apparently. And how he's supposed to be a teddy bear but can break you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
I also, it was a great call too to don't do a human form with him. Don't bother. No one cares.
Because he really doesn't. In the comic books, Peter never really changes back into his human form very often.
No, it's usually for the sole reason to go undercover.
It is. Peter usually is in his armored form the entire time. Even when he becomes the Juggernaut, he's always in his armored form.
Yeah. Because, oh God. I could ask the wife if she could give some 8-paragraph explanation right now. I think I think he's one of those mutants who it's like he's technically, in order to go to his human form, it's that he has to suppress his powers.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, because I know that's like kind of the two ways the mutant powers go. Is either you're manifesting it or it's like a pass where it's always on. So to not do it is the struggle.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. That's exactly right. Because I wish they would have done the New Mutants a little bit better, but they did do magic well.
I still have not seen that movie.
Oh, dude, you actually should. It's actually really decent.
Yeah, I mean, no, I've heard good things. It's added to the list of 80 other. Why have you not seen this yet? Do you realize how many movies I watch, man?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus, so I mean, it's not even that hard either to watch anymore.
I think it's on Hulu too, which is weird.
Yeah, well, they own. Well, they've got with them owning Fox, so they've got all the rights to all those movies now, which is nice.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, New Mutants was really good because they did magic really well. We didn't get to see Lockheed very much. He only showed up for a little bit.
Yeah.
But magic was like on point with how magic is supposed to be in her early years. Brooding, bitchy, but yet Omega level. And it's like, yes, yes, please. Same thing with Cable.
Yeah.
They made him Omega level, and it's like, yes, you didn't nerf Cable. He's supposed to be OP as shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing about when you do a goofier universe like Deadpool too, is like, you don't have to worry about, it's like, oh man, well, are these characters going to be too powerful? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean,
It
technically, Deadpool is Omega level because he can't die.
Yeah.
Which has caused him problems before.
Yeah.
Because of cloning himself due to his regenerative abilities.
Anti-Deadpool, Slapstick.
Yep.
Was Gloom one of them? I don't know.
I don't remember, but yeah, the problem with his healing factor being a little too powerful.
Which they also reference in Deadpool 2.
Yep.
The framing device where he goes, wait a minute, so if you grew back your legs, did your legs grow back a whole upper body?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Well, no. The actual answer is him just staring at him and going, I fail to see how that affects the story at all.
Have you ever played through the video game that came out a while back?
A couple times.
Oh.
When it first came out, though, so it's been years.
So I played it I played it by getting it when I had GameFly. I mean, that's an old thing that no one probably knows what it is.
Oh, shit.
And I knew nothing about Deadpool at the time. I was just like, hey, it's supposed to have a hilarious moment with Wolverine and shit, which it does.
Yeah.
But man, I had played through it again after watching Deadpool, and it's like, oh, why did this not take off? Why did this game do so poorly? Wrong time. Why didn't you come out just a few years later?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I'm talking about, too. So my first introduction to Deadpool, and this is kind of even a weirder one, but was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1.
Ah.
Where it's like, I remember, God, what was it? I used him for the team buff, basically. He was part of some team where you got a really good buff that I wanted to use. I was like, I don't know who this Deadpool guy is, but I'll use him.
Right.
And then just through the game, I'm like, wait, who the fuck is this weirdo?
Oh, I think so I played through Deadpool on the Xbox, and then they released him in Marvel Heroes, and he was like the best character because he was just ridiculously stupid, and I loved it. I need to see if they ever got the Marvel Heroes free server ever running, because god damn, I know there were some people working on it.
Oh yeah,
because I want to play through that game again. I'm sorry, Gazillion had a good freaking franchise going with that, and then Disney killed it, and it's like, why?
Yeah, because Disney wants to do everything in.
No, they just don't want to make money. That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
If the mouse isn't making all the money, no one makes money.
Yeah. Ain't that the damn
right? Oh. I swear, so you saw that Xbox leak, right? I swear I saw that like 4 years ago. 'Cause I think it had the same information on it.
Actually, I don't. I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, it was supposed to be like a roadmap of what games are coming out in the next year or so, and one of them said like Halo Anniversary, Fallout New Vegas 2, and I'm like, I swear this is old as dirt.
Well,
Well,
so
they copied
yeah.
it.
Well, so I think the weird part is yeah, that was I think, well, basically it was proven that it was a joke like a few years ago.
Yeah.
But now it's like, oh, that's like actually true
Yeah.
now. Well, not the 1 year timeline or whatever, but like, yeah, 'cause Rep said, well, I mean, a Halo Anniversary thing, I feel like that's just like, oh, well, duh, at this point, of course they're gonna do something.
Right.
Because I think they want, it's like, okay, well, we did the Master Chief Collection, but now we need to do everything else.
Right.
ODS and
Oh, that would
all
be
that.
sick. Playing ODST in actual HD would be actually fun.
Tell me about it. But yeah, so it's like, okay, there's that, and then I know a rep actually has come out and been like, look, we're just saying this so you will leave us alone. Yes, there is going to be a Fallout New Vegas too.
Oh shit. So that's actually true-ish.
Yeah, well, so kind of the way he said is, he said, well, he specified a sequel to New Vegas, but it's not going to be New Vegas 2, probably because it's just, like, my idea is we'll probably just be somewhere else, but more on the West Coast, or maybe even somewhere still in Nevada even, but...
Yeah, but that's more than we've gotten in a long time because Bethesda sucks ass at the moment on getting games out in a timely fashion.
Yeah. Well, again, we still don't know a timeline, so...
Yeah, right.
We could be talking 5-6 years from now when that thing comes out.
Ugh, right.
That's the only thing I will say potentially is good. Potentially is good with Microsoft kind of being their oversight now, is how they can be like, hey, y'all can't be fucking around like this anymore.
That's what I want with Blizzard. I want them to buy Blizzard so that way we can go back to not having shitty Blizzard.
Yeah. I know, I still say, I'm like, hey, I got Diablo on the way. Probably gonna regret it, but I do.
Did you play the beta at all?
I did.
Okay.
I will say though, I enjoyed it, but that's also nothing of what I'm worried about. Like, I'm a little worried about all the season pass stuff.
Yeah, you're talking to the boy who does not like microtransactions at all. I hate microtransactions with a passion.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing is, as of right now, because info I'm not supposed to know,
Yeah.
all the initial stuff seems like it's literally just going to be cosmetic stuff.
That's what they say, and then they get you.
Well, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So we'll see in a couple months where it ends up.
Because that's what Destiny said, and then ruined the Halloween event for last year. And it was, last year they ruined the Halloween event. It's like, yay, thank you for making it so we have to buy 2 season passes to do the Halloween event. No.
Yeah. Yeah. The only reason I would somewhat say that might stay true is I know they're. I'm trying to think where I read this, so if I should say this or not. Okay, yeah, no. This is good. Basically, it seems there are going to be additional classes.
Right.
Well, basically, like how the last one did with the Necromancer.
Yeah, it's going to be basically a paid DLC. Yeah. I won't be surprised on that. That wasn't too bad. It was at least well priced.
Yeah, it was like $5. You got a class and some cosmetic stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, so hearing that they're going to be doing that is also another reason where I'm like, okay, so that might kind of stick with true then with the season pass just being cosmetics.
Right.
Like, yeah, I think it's Diablo fans, man. I mean, think about how well the cosmetic stuff has always been. In fact, you know you're going to get people still going ravenous for it.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
I just hate that Bungie's trying to get everyone to come back to Destiny with their newest power play.
Oh, the way I thought that was a joke when I first saw that, I thought it was like a fan edit or something. I'm
Oh,
like, oh,
right.
that's official.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I love the one where it's like, am I going to defile this corpse to bring back for more money? It's like, yes.
Of course,
It's like, yes, Bungie will do that. Why? Because Bungie.
yeah.
You know, fans keep crying about it, so let's give the babies their bottle. It's like, you could have done that before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, and again, there's a good way to do this. There's a way where you actually could have been, I'm sure there could be a storyline where you're like, oh man, that was actually really cool and really satisfying. That's probably not what we're gonna get.
No, I kind of know what they're doing. Basically, where he's at is the Beyond, and I guess they're going to be explaining that Beyond is basically where you go when you die, technically.
Yeah.
So Kate's just been kind of hanging out, I guess. Waiting for us to show up, I guess. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, I mean,
But
again,
Cade.
there's clever ways of doing it, and they're not doing it because they want to. They're doing it as a cash grab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what they're doing. They're doing exactly what Microsoft is gonna, Activision's gonna do once everyone stops playing Overwatch. When
Oh yeah.
a few weeks, like, you know what? You can't lie to us forever. Sooner or later, we're gonna just stop caring.
Yep.
Shit, we got freaking, what's it called? Space Marine 2 coming out soon. We just had that, what is it called? Bolt gun that came out. That thing's sick.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
know.
apparently that studio has been working on. Did you see they announced like 4 other games?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. They're all like at concept, or like they're all pretty early into development. But like there's one, the one I paid attention to the most. It's called Speed Freaks.
Oh shit.
Spelled kind of weird because it's a racing game. It's an orc racing game.
Oh my god, must play.
It seems like just from the quick little thing, because I mean, it was like they showed the title and then maybe like a nanosecond of footage. But it seemed like it was a like F-Zero meets Twisted Metal.
And it's all made of garbage because it's orcs.
Exactly.
Oh man. God.
But yeah, there was and then there was something with like a Chaos Marine.
Ooh.
And
That's a side we don't ever get is Chaos.
yeah. Yeah, but that's the other thing too, is it seems like they're making like different games. Like it's not just like, oh, Bolt Gun is a Doom clone.
Right.
Like we're not just making a Doom clone for every race. It's like, nah, man, we're gonna make fucking different shit. We're gonna make it weird.
Right. Well, Bolt Gun, I mean, oh my god, I bought it. I was like, okay, this will be cool. It'll be alright. Actually start playing and I'm like, this is actually way more polished than it's supposed to be. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was very, very good.
Oh, dude, I love the fact that you could turn down the pixelation so you can have it set to the way you want it to be. It's like, what? What do you mean I can do that? Yeah, you go into the settings, you can turn down or increase the pixelation and sharpness.
Oh shit.
I was like, yeah, crank that shit all the way up. I want to play this in like really good. But I don't know if I want to restart the game because I think it's a tad easier than I thought it was going to be. With how far off you can shoot people from, it's like, oh, oops. I'm killing these guys before they even get a chance to come over to me.
Yeah, I'm so surprised with some of the moves Games Workshop has been making, where it's like, oh, are they becoming not evil now?
No, no, it's just people are getting better at making video games, I guess.
Yeah. Well, no, but well, no, because like, did you read the did you see the thing with how they're doing the rules for the next version?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so uh, okay, so so for every previous edition, you had to buy your core rules, and then you had to buy your faction specific rules.
Right.
You don't have to buy the core rules anymore.
Oh, neat.
It's so it they're still making a physical copy. It's
Right.
still gonna have a physical copy for those who want it, but it's literally gonna be a free PDF download.
Huh.
And like, yeah. So they're like, whatever, you want the core rules? Cool. Fine. And they've even mentioned they're like every faction specific rule set is gonna be available as a what they said, like a $10 PDF.
Huh.
So it's like, oh shit. Okay, like that's huh.
Right.
I don't know. I think a lot of it is weirdly enough in response to just all the shit Wizards of the Coast for Magic stuff. They're just like, yo, start making good moves. This is the time to do it.
Okay, so what time is it? Oh, God, it's 11. I'm going to get off here. I'll probably be back probably in the noon or in the morning. I don't know which yet, but I'll see you later, man.
Later, man.
Later.